Hey everybody, this is Brysen with BeInTheMix.com, and I'm here with Dujuan Austin Jr., better known as Brandon for the stage play Roomies here at Stage 773. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
These Brandons are kind of cute. Goodness. All these Brandons running around here.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about Brandon.
Brandon is I don't want to say a pushover, but I say he's a giving man. So given that he doesn't realize that he's losing by giving so much. He buys this house, and then all of a sudden it's just a certain vicissitude in his life. And it's unfortunate and uncomfortable that he is facing losing his girl in the middle of inviting all these people in, his family, his friends. And it's just a battle of him giving so much that he's not giving to himself.
When you saw the sheet, when you saw the demo or the casting call, what stood out to you about this particular character?
One, it was work. So I said I need to work because I don't work. This is what I do. Okay. Two, when I read it, I said, oh, this is fun, because most of my roles, I'm usually really negative. I'm usually the bad guy.
Okay.
I'm usually that guy, and I actually got to relax and be a little easier. And this is theater. I do film.
Okay.
So this is like my theater debut, my stage debut, and so that's what really intrigued me to do it. And then I got the character down pat, and I fell in love when I read him. I started getting it. Well,
congratulations on your stage debut.
Thank you.
What would you tell Brandon if you could look Brandon in the face, eye to eye? What words of inspiration would you tell Brandon, the young man who kind of gives too much and doesn't know when to say when to other people? What kind of words of wisdom would you give him?
What I would tell Brandon is it's nice, it's good to be nice, but you got to be nice to yourself first, or you'll never be happy.
That's very true. That's very true. Tell me a little bit about Dujuan. Who is Dujuan? What inspired Dujuan to get into acting? I want to know your very first role. Were you like the Cabbage Patch Kid in kindergarten?
What made me get into acting, what made me want to do entertainment, period, was Michael Jackson. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Of course.
So I remember I saw him when I was 2 years old. It was on VH1, Thriller. It's the first video I ever saw. I was scared out of my mind, but something about him drew me to him. And so I wanted to be a dancer and a singer. Found out I wasn't the best singer, so I knew I wanted to entertain. So then I got my auntie. She had a daycare, and she would do a Christmas program, and she casted me to do Michael Jackson. So I did it, but I lip sung and everything, and I like the way I perform, and I loved it. So that was my first time acting and being like somebody else. And then as I got a little older, my ignorance level too, I didn't know I felt as if you needed money to act. And my mom, she didn't know, my dad didn't know, so it was kind of slow for a bit. And I got an audition at my school for a play, and made it as a leading role. It was a play called Whodunit. It was 6th grade year, and we practiced, rehearsed, and the week of, they canceled the play.
Oh, wow.
And I said, okay, I know this is what I want to do, because I was heartbroken. And I just started submitting to certain agencies, talent agencies. My grandma, she wanted me to model. And I was like, I don't want to model, but then she told me to go hand in hand. So then she sent me to an agency, and they got back, and they said, he's amazing, but this is all women's agency. So,
oh, wow.
That was a bummer. And then got a little older, and I just started, Google. Google helped me out a lot, and then it happened. Then when it wasn't happening, I would make my own work, film my own short films or web series and stuff like that. And then I met Dane, and he put me on stage.
Who is the actor or entertainer, outside of Michael Jackson? I think all of us have a little bit of Michael Jackson at heart. It's just hard to grow up and not.
Yeah.
So who is the actor or entertainer that you find yourself looking up to, or maybe even emulating a little bit?
Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
Without a doubt. Anybody
can never go wrong with
anybody
Denzel.
know me, Denzel, that is where I want to be. Denzel.
So Denzel Training Day or Denzel Malcolm X?
Denzel Malcolm X.
Denzel Malcolm X. Love
Denzel
it.
Malcolm X, Denzel Mo Better Blues,
Yeah.
Denzel American Gangster, and then Training Day, of course. But yeah, it's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, I study all of them. But Jamie Foxx, I got a whole bunch of other. Idris Elba,
Okay.
but Denzel, that's who that's my guy.
That's awesome.
That's like my granddaddy that
That's
don't
your
know I'm his grandchild. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it was great talking to you. I would love for the viewers and the listeners, and of course your new fans now, to be able to keep up with you. Tell them your social media outlets so they can definitely connect and follow you and see where you're going to be next.
Okay. You can follow me on Facebook, Dujuan Austin Jr, and on Instagram is Dujuan A Jr, and Snapchat, if you have Snapchat, Dujuan A Jr as well.
Thank you, Dujuan.
Thank
Check him
you.
out as Brandon
Thank you.
in the stage play Roomies. BeInTheMix.com.